Okay, just first things first, I'm gonna say this. I was originally gonna have a script for this video, but I figured that would take too long, so if I stutter a lot, I am sorry. Hello, so today I am going to be talking about two series of games that I am personally fond with. Why I have an interest in these games, I could not tell you. Before we talk about the first game, I'm just gonna say this real quick. I personally do not really care about Teletubbies whatsoever. Like, I get it, it's popular, it's a kid's show, blah blah blah. I know the characters, but honestly, I just blame the games for that. Like, if you ever hear me mention their names, blame these two games. Okay, with that pointless thing out of the way, it is finally time to talk about the first game on this video, Slendytubbies. Slendytubbies is a game created by ZeaWorks and was published on December 12th, 2012. It is basically just Slender the 8 pages, but with the Teletubbies. There are currently 3 games in the Slendytubbies series, but for this video, I'll just be mainly focusing on the third game, Slendytubbies 3. In the third game, you play as the Guardian, a white Teletubby with Dipsy's cow hat. The fans of this game have also named him Walton, I believe. I don't know, it's been a while since I've last heard that name. So, if I get that wrong, I apologize, Slendytubbies fans. You can just tell me if I was correct or not with that name. But for the sake of this video, I'll just be referring to him as the Guardian. So, as I said before, in this game you play as the Guardian. A white Teletubby with a cow hat. A cow top hat. And your main goal is to just avoid the evil Tinky Winky and collect 8 custards around the map. That's pretty much your goal here. Now, there are multiple endings, I'm aware of that. And if you want to see those endings, I recommend watching some other YouTubers' gameplay. I'd recommend Taste Gaming or The Game Salmon since they both have played this game. However, I am not sure if The Game Salmon has actually reached the ending and like an ending to Slendytubbies 3. I assume Taste Gaming has though. I don't know, I can't remember. So why am I fond of the Slendytubbies series? Well, it's all because of one YouTuber, and no, it is not Taste Gaming or the Game Salmon, but it is in fact Jasmer. Around 2016 or so, I was watching YouTube on my Roku TV, and I came across one of Jasper's videos. That video in question being their 100K subscriber special. And when I saw it, I thought it was pretty funny. And that was basically the starting point for my interest in Slendytubbies as a whole. I just kept watching more and more Slendytubbies videos by them, and now I just have a fondness for the game. As of right now, Jasmine is still active with their latest video from 2 months ago, and it's about Lethal Company. To my knowledge, they have moved on from Slendytubbies, which I understand. There hasn't been a new Slendytubbies game in like forever. If you want a more in-depth video about Slendytubbies, I recommend this one by Sour Nail. It's pretty cool. So, my overall rating on Slendytubbies, I'd say it's about a 7 out of 10. It's a Slender game. Nothing special, but it's a very nostalgic one nonetheless. So I have a keen fondness for it. Now, on to the second game I'll be talking about this video. Five Nights at Tubbyland. Five Nights at Tubbyland is a game series created by Clicky Code on April Fool's Day of 2015. No, I am not joking. Your goal in the game is simple. Survive from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m., just like your average FNAF fan game. In this game, you only have one door though, so if somebody comes to your right, you're pretty much dead. Now, of course, there are multiple games in the FNAF series, but for this video, I'll only be talking about the first game, and about the characters and their mechanics. First off is Poe, the red one. She'll pretty much just be in the repair room, which is cam to A, the entire time. The only way to defend yourself from her is by just winding the music box on the camera. Pretty simple. If the music box runs out, you are pretty much guaranteed to be dead. Next up is Lala. Lala is pretty much the Bonnie of this game. She'll just head from the stage to your left door. Just close the left door to fend her off. Simple as that. Next up, we got Dipsy. He'll also start on the stage. Now, Dipsy is kind of unique, as the only way to defend yourself from him is by using the fumes machine in one of the cameras. He still can't get to your door, and you can shut the door on him, but he pretty much just won't leave. You'll have to use the fumes. But if he gets to your right, you'll also have to use the fumes since, well, there's no door on the right. If Dipsy were to somehow get into your office, he'll just start draining the power, like, very, very fast. And even when the power runs out, he'll still be there. Fun fact, Dipsy used to have a jump scare in the beta, but it was later scrapped. I will quickly show the jump scare on screen. Note that this will be pretty loud because, well, of course it is, it's a jump scare. Anyways, beta Dipsy jump scare in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, as you might notice, it's a sound like pretty different. That's because all the Tubby bots were very different in the Finatal beta. Anyways, enough about the green boy. Time to move on to the purple one. Alright, now we have Tinky Winky. He'll also start in the repair room like Poe, except he'll actually move throughout the building. He'll try to get to your right, so the only way you can really defend yourself from him is by actually looking at him on your cameras. He isn't that difficult to deal with, but in later nights and in the all max difficulty, he can be a pain to deal with. Well, and Dipsy too. He can also kill you if you run out of power somehow. Like naturally running out of power because you didn't conserve it properly, or if just Dipsy drained it all. Now we will move on to the fucking vacuum cleaner. Alright, now we have Nunu. Nunu is basically the Golden Freddy of Finatal. He won't really show up on the cameras, like, at all. He'll just appear in your office from time to time, and if you look at him for too long, he'll jump scare you, and the game will crash. Just easy way to counter him, just put the camera back up. Simple as that. Oh, and Nunu was also the main antagonist of Teletubbies 3, but I just kind of glossed over that because I was tired about the Guardian. Now, you may think that, well, we're done with Finatal now, so this is going to be the end of the video, but nope, you're wrong. We still got one more character to talk about. PTLD 93 is a secret character in pretty much all of the Tubbyland games. To access or to find PTLD in the first Five Nights at Tubbyland game, you'll have to die and then click the blood in the game over screen, which will take you to a secret PTLD night where literally the only one in the night is PTLD 93. Every single camera is pretty much gone. Your only way to tell if he's in a specific spot is by a faint audio cue. He will make your way to your office, and if you can't hear him in any of the cameras, use the flashlight in the office, because there's a high chance he'll most likely be right in front of you. And that was Five Nights at Tubbyland. It's a pretty good fan game. I play from time to time, honestly. There's this remake of it by Jeb Yoshi. I'm still kind of struggling with it. Freaking Night 3 because of fucking Dipsy. But overall, pretty cool game. I'd say 8 or 9 out of 10. And that's all I gotta say about Five Nights at Tubbyland. So those were the two Slimy Tubby horror-related games I wanted to talk about in this video. I just realized while editing this, I said two Slimy Tubby horror games. I meant to say Teletubbies. I'm so stupid. I apologize for any stuttering. There was no script for this. And I am just not very good at public speaking, honestly. Public speaking is just not my thing, so I just tend to stutter a lot. Apologies if you hear any heavy breathing that was caught by my mic. I don't know why it's like that. It just is. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you thought this video was interesting, you can tell me if I should make another video like this, covering some other topics that I am interested in. Um, okay, goodbye.